Hey, Salakia. Yeah, but Salakia. I don't know why it cut off. Stupid. But going back into it, you're not ignorant of Satan's devices. You know, you gave me time to, because you understand his schemes, ordo out of chaos, or nodal. Let me just grab it. Nordo ordo secleum. I mean, secleum, which means, and then you can see it. Let me see if it shows you a picture. This is what's under the U.S. dollar. See, so we understand that they're trying to create a new system. That's why they're making a man. They're gonna put forth this word, the famine of the word. I mean, as the Heavenly Father is using them, because remember that the devil is just the Heavenly Father's tool. Let me just grab that for you. Remember, so all these plans and why we know them is because the Heavenly Father set them up to do it. Look at this. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. And he has made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. And everyone that is proud at heart is an abomination. Hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. So let's go into this.
Let's bring back in Paul Morrow, Fox News contributor, former NYPD inspector, and an attorney of course.
Yeah, I don't really like Fox, so let me just get some of the things that was on S. The new media site, they're even having their new currency. Why you think that? You see the digital currency that's being pushed.
They're watching, but people coast to coast that are watching tonight. Are you getting the sense that there's any threat of any other potential attacks tonight on any other major cities?
I can't answer that. I can, but I won't.
Yeah, it was a chaos. So they have to bring forth order. You can't answer that. They need order, and whether that is
yes,
more laws, just as the Patriot Act. So going back in there, we don't really give a fuck what they're talking about. Look it, and then as that happened, look what this happened. See this? Elon Musk Cybertruck. See, this is. And fair use. I am not using any of these things as for monetary. You see this? They put fireworks in it, going in on a bang. But you see, Fair Use Act, using this for educational purposes, and that only to criticize, and that's it. Not making any monetary value of anything. So seeing this, let me just grab another article real quick. And then I'm going to be coming back with, my favorite topic, the famine is coming. Let me grab this. At that same time, this happened too, As we just seen that it was a ISIS group that was telling people was attacking NYC. Chilling video captured the moment when a bystander ran in for their lives in a brazen shooting in a Bronx bodega. What happened the last time, remember? Who wasn't that? They said it was a guy that he had on his playlist. Why is it always a bodega? So New Orleans, which is, probably there's a lot of Haitians, they would say, or they would call Creoles, as that's where my family comes from. In particular, Baton Rouge, but when it would be a lot of Judites, and then the bodega where the Northern King, it's the same crap, including the mom of a human shield of a young dollar. Bypassers seen dashing of the White Plains. So, okay. Local shopkeepers end up pulling an elderly woman inside the store. Police said the gunman chased two men in a bodega and opened fire. This is just all over the place. So going into it, you see these things? So we understand we're not ignorant of his devices. So let's get into the devil's plan. That new world order, look at Psalms, the 83 chapter, but let me just grab this 64. Because we already see what that they have been pushing the narrative of like the Venezuelans and now the Guatemalans are going around burning people, taking over apartment buildings. They have an act called the Aurora Law or something, but protect us from those savage Northern Kingdom and you Negroes. This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 6. They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. Let's go start up. This is Psalm chapter 64, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, for the insurrection of the worker of iniquity. For with their tongue, they're like swords. They bend their bows and shoot arrows even better. So they're all these, look at the narrative. People are scared. And look what arrows mean. You have to get order by putting people in correction camps or concentration camps. This is Revelations chapter 12, verse 13. When the dragon, my bad. I'm gonna start up. Verse 12. Verse 11. And they overcame him, this is the elect, by the blood of the Lamb. The Lamb is Yahushua. By the word of his testimony, of these prophecies, being forth to speak in this doctrine. And to love them, their not lives unto death. Because our lives about to get hard. You see, they're pushing the narrative and making us prime target number one against them. They whet their tongues like swords against the innocent. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. The ones, because remember, our thoughts are from above, just as Yahushua was. We have the mind of a Mashiach, whom the inhabitants of the earth and woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. You have your heart is here, you're through. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. So he's setting up a folly to be able to come down on us very, very hard, to stop the word from coming out, ultimately fulfilling the prophecy in Amos, the 8th chapter, verse 11, as you've seen it at the beginning of the second part, because, you saw Edom even cut it, even at this point. But see, all these things are happening through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Ashai. The devil knows he has a short time, and that's why he's been setting it up, but now he has to move because, and it's getting tacky, but he has to do it quickly because he has a short time. He sees the chariots here. He's panicking. He's seeing everybody of the narrative is divided because the Heavenly Father has, I'm going to grab it for you actually. The Heavenly Father, this is Isaiah chapter 19. And Lord willing, I move very quick, so Lord willing, it's not as quick. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptian against Egyptian. So the Heavenly Father, as you go in Mark 3, verse 24, a nation divided by civil wars and the NLT is destroyed. So look at the Egyptian against everybody's against themselves. They have to find a common enemy, and they're going to make that common enemy who? You Israelites. And they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail there. The American spirit, the holiday spirit, it's all failed. So they know, they say, all right, we got to move. We got to move. So going back into it, the Psalms, what happened? Chapter 64. So 64 verse 4. That they may shoot at secret at the perfect, who are these elect, the elect. Because the Israelites, they've been doing all that stuff, but ultimately we're perfected by Mashiach. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They're all planning on it. That's why it was a worldwide thing that happened. These attacks and these ISIS. They commute of laying snares privily. It's a trap they're going to try to set for us, to have us being the offender for work, or being a criminal for speaking this truth. And they say, who seeth us? They search out iniquity. They accomplish. So you see all these things, what they were doing with C-19, what they were doing with, the 9/11, which is, and trying to put it for us. We didn't do that. The Israelites do not commit carnal attacks on a government that's already failing when we already know their future, just by doing as the Heavenly Father says. He said, but both the inward thought and every one of them is deep. But God shall shoot at them with arrows, and suddenly shall they be wounded. So, see, all these things are happening. It's all through the Spirit of Yahweh. He's setting forth a thing, because ultimately, this is the goal. The New World Order. This is the goal of the New World Order. People think that you Jays, you sell out niggas, think that you're going to be a part of it. Well, let's see what the Heavenly Father. This is the plan. This is the scheme of the devil. There's a squism. You can go to Sirach, the 19th chapter. He's very subtle and exquisite with his wickedness. But look, they take counsel, another song of David, they take counsel against the people, verse 3, and consult against thy hidden ones. They say, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. The New World Order is not planning on having Israelites in it. They're just going to cut you off. The name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they consult together with everyone. They have a confederate against thee. All of them. See, this New World Order, but it's not working. The Heavenly Father is casting it down. So, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah for another day. So, with that, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh. Shot back out again. Since I can do these videos, I'm gonna start doing them more and more frequently. And you see, these are very easy videos. Just so, you can get a lot of information and see and show people. So, Lord willing, if anybody has questions or anything, just get at me and I can do it. Shalom.